Dun, dun. Day 2. Being locked in my bedroom. Just finishing reading the last of all my Roald Dahl books again and again. The 5th time. First page of the last book. Saddest and loneliest little boy that you could find. Now all his friends playmates in the world. Cause so many of them were begging him and telling again the story of his adventures on the beach. He thought it'd be nice if one day he sat down and wrote it as a book. So he did. And that is what you have just finished reading. Okay! This book serves some of his books I will never get old. I have a new copy of one of his books, so I don't know where it is. Someone borrowed it and I lost it, I don't know. I need to get it back. I need to get a new copy as well, because the old copy I have right now is from 1980 with different illustrations, so yeah, but Roald Dahl. Alright, give it a shot of it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once upon a time, there was a man. No, it's not. I used to think it was a scratch and sniff book. You can still see the marks. Can you see marks on the other side? Yeah, not near as much, but you can still see. I used to think it was scratch and sniff. Is it though? I don't think it is. No, that smells like. No scratch and sniff, but yes. Here comes Charlie. Two of the old people of father and mother, Miss Bucket. Their names are Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine. These are the two very old people of father and mother Bucket. Their names are Grandpa George, Grandma Georgina. Mr. Bucket, this is Mrs. Bucket. Mr. and Mrs. Bucket, the small boy whose name is Charlie Bucket. This is Charlie. How do you do, and how do you do, and how do you do again? He is pleased to meet you. I am pleased too. Oh, I forgot one of the Roald Dahl books. I forgot one of them. Left Roald Dahl selection. Yep, Roald Dahl selection. There you go. I am a massive fan of Roald Dahl. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is my favourite book of all time. With the second following being Fantastic Mr. Fox. This is my old copy from 1980. Oh, this is absolutely dreadful. Yeah, but seriously, my favourite book of all time being The Enormous Crocodile. Yes, I love these books. I know I'm 13. I know I should be reading stuff like The Hobbit, which I have read it, and I do intend to read all the Lord of the Rings books. It's just the thickness puts me off. It is very thick. And I mean triple C. Triple C. Triple C. I mean, I have a copy of Charlie and the Chocolate from 1974. I have older books you've never heard of. Kiss Kiss. Roald Dahl Selection. Switch. Bleep. Switch. B. C-H. I'm not saying the middle letters, okay? You ain't gonna get me to. Yes, that is a real Roald Dahl book. Now, wait, have I got coins? I have. Now, I got to talk about ground rules for what counts as a Roald Dahl book. No, I'm not counting Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator from 1974 and 5, respectively, as different books. No, I'm not counting any films, TV shows, or... No, I'm not counting any films or TV shows based on any of his properties. Sadly, Fantastic Mr. Fox. The Criterion Collection. You will, one day, have your spotlight. So will you, Revolting Rhymes. I'm not counting books like Roald Dahl Treasury, which are a compilation of different parts. I'm not counting colour book versus separate book. I'm not counting stuff like Pop-Up Book or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and the Scrumdiddlyumptious World of Roald Dahl. I'm not counting those. I'm not counting Roald Dahl Revolting Recipes because it was not written by Roald Dahl. I'm not counting Roald Dahl Heroes and Villains as a separate book. But this is the only copy I have of George's Marvellous Medicine. Yes, I would have bought a better copy. I've seen 20 copies of it, but I already have the full book here. I know it doesn't include every illustration, so I will buy a new copy eventually. Right, I need to check that. But, yeah. Not counting those. I will count, though, what I also won't count is any things outside of books that Roald Dahl worked on. So, no Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which he wrote the screenplay for. There's a fact for just random people whenever you, like, oh, did you know Roald Dahl wrote the screenplay, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? No, really? Oh, I never knew about that. True. Watch the credits. I found that through just watching the credits. But yes, I am counting Roald Dahl Selection, which is a compilation of different stories from his different books. And I'm not counting Roald Dahl books I do not own. Okay, for example, The Great Automatic Grammarizer. And what else was it? And Skin and Other Stories. I already have Skin as a story. I've read most of these books. I've not read all of them. I've read most of these. I own a lot of Roald Dahl books. I got 7 new ones for Christmas. The adult ones, you know? Like Switch, you know. And that's not a different version. Yes, I will be counting Boy and More About Boy separately. Because More About Boy is an extended version. It's a lot longer. 218 pages. And Boy is 176. I will cut my separate books, which I have read both of these. Other than some of the adult books, I've read most of these books. I can have my opinion on these, but a lot of them have stories I've already read, so I'll count them all. Where's today? So, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I was thinking of counting Skin and my Skin and Other Stories because I have read it. I don't own it, but it's another compilation, so I don't own it. And I was also thinking My Year, till I realised that book was written a year after his death. It was all about what Roald Dahl would like, so I think it's 27, right? Let me recount. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29 books. Number 29. The bottom 6 are really close to me. I've only read 2 of these, I think. But they're basically all the same. They're loads of really short, 30-page stories, really, that aren't that great. No. They're just short stories. These were all those first novels ever written, so it makes sense. It does make sense why they're not great. They are not very good books. They're all 30-page, 50-page stories maximum. They're not. Some of these could be sold separately, but not really. He's done that length before, but for children, these are for adults. They're kind of boring, but they're decent books. I don't care what all these are in. Just switch BITCH. If you want to read it, make sure you want to read it, because it is gets a bit heavy, man. There's depression, someone trying to commit suicide, and all the stories are all about people having with other people, you know when they, yeah, so yes. 29, 28, 27, 26, 24, and 25, 24. Number 23. Roald Dahl selection. It's just a selection of stories from those other books. Basically. Yeah, it's not great. But it picks some good ones. Picks the best ones, so it's the best, I think. Also, because of the way it's formatted, most of the stories are only like 10 pages, which is really good. Bought this one at a charity shop. I looked at it, I was like, new Roald Dahl book, a quid. But I'm like, oh, I have to get 3 other things. So I got Dolittle on DVD, Puss in Boots on DVD, and The Jungle Book. Yes, that's what it looks like. I know I don't mean the Disney film, I mean the book. Yes. Number 22. Is The Way Up to Heaven and Other Stories. These are just better stories. A couple of these stories are there. A couple of the stories are there from here. But, yeah. Man from South, Skin, Way Up to Heaven, yeah. I did not read Skin, because I wanted to read Skin and Other Stories, but when I read Skin and Other Stories, I was like, okay. Yes, it cost me a whole £2 instead. I bought this at the largest, or the second largest, second-hand bookshop in the entirety of England, or was it Kent? I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, The stories are good. They're good stories. I remember there being more than 3. Oh, Man for Himself was that one. Oh, that was a good story. Oh, to heaven, I remember reading that one and that one. Yeah, they're like the best of the best stories from those books, so it's just the best. Now, where is it? Oh, this is the only book from that other collection I think could be close, not real, but close to a Roald Dahl classic. Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar and 6 others. 7 stories. But Henry Sugar is like a good 80-90 pages, so it's a proper length story. I re-released it separately and just did like an older line with that and a couple and like a short book collection, just 3 of the short stories. I would be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But like, it's the only one you could really sell separately. Because it's a good enough story. Yeah, great stories about a man learning some kind of ancient power so he can win at gambling at casinos. He puts them all out of business, almost, and like sets up like really great orphanages all over the world. 23, 22. It is, great book, but Roald Dahl has made some of the greatest books of all time, and it being a great book. No, I ain't gonna cut it, but you could. Number 20. This is obvious. Well, I think it is. It would be Daniel Temporary Violet. It's the only Roald Dahl book. That's one of the classics that I have not finished reading. I got to like page 100 like 5 years ago. I just haven't been bothered to read this one. But yeah, 19, More About Boy. It's Boy but extended, so it's Boy but worse. It's like, bro, it wasn't released extended for a good reason. It's 1 book. He also made like 7 books. Well, no. So really, yeah. More About Boy is just Boy, but more. Yeah, it wasn't as good. Now, Going Solo is number 18, I think. Yep, number 18. I read this one. Don't remember that much about it. I read it quite a while ago. I read this one. 6 years, 7 years, was it? I read most of these books when I was 6 or 7. There was a few ones that I'm ashamed I had not read until recently. Chime, Great Glass Elevator, Witches. I mean, I've always loved Roald Dahl. Ever since I was roughly 5 years old in the year 1, like, book thing that came around one year, and we're like, you know, my parents gave me like 20 quid to buy on books. I was like, what do I get? What do I get? I got like a Minecraft sticker book, I think, for like 5 quid, and then the other was like a double pack for like 7 quid, and the other was a double pack for like an extra £2 off of Fantastic Mr. Fox and Bolting Rhymes. I don't know where my copy of Fantastic Mr. Fox is, but Revolting Rhymes is still my original copy. Still my copy from... ...2016 when I was 5, 6, something like that. I read this and Fantastic Mr. Fox. How the hell? I read it day after day. And then I put it together. Is this the same person as that? Oh my god! I love Roald Dahl. I still do. His books, especially mostly his most famous ones, give you some sort of absolute wonder. I'm not ashamed to say it, I read Fantastic Mr. Fox 4 times a year. The Enormous Crocodile, at least 6. Chime and Chocolate Factory, at least 2 or 3. Giraffe, Penny and Me, like 8 times. I read, Revolting Rhymes, Magic Finger, Giraffe, Penny and Me, Enormous Crocodile, Fantastic Mr. Fox. I read these ones again and again and again. The Twits is another great one. Boom. Chime and Chocolate Factory. Boom. Billy and the Minpins, Rhyme Stew, Dirty Bass. Boom, boom, boom. Matilda, James and the Giant Peach, Chime and Chocolate Factory. The BFG. Well, I only found out about like a year ago, but I bought it a couple months ago for like £3.30 off eBay. Is the shortest fully released Roald Dahl book. What it is it's number 18. Joking Boys number 18. Thought Boy is great, it just doesn't capture the wonder of every other book above here. Boom. Here we get on to one more book, then we get to the absolute classics. Number 17, I think. Wait, what? 3, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18... 17, 18, 17, 16. Number 16. The Vicar of Nibbleswick. Well, it's really cool. This cover. Yeah, The Vicar of Nibbleswick. Which, yes, I know. I could have bought the first print edition for £36. But is it worth it? No, it's not like Roald Dahl personally touched my copy of it. If Roald Dahl had signed it, no, be another story. This is the shortest book he ever released separately. With a dust cover, hardback. Oof. It's about a vicar who has dyslexia, so he reads everything backwards. And because of that, he basically... because he reads everything backwards, it's just... you know... God becomes dog, that kind of thing. So he has to walk backwards to make everything backwards. Not great premise. Great story though. Oh, I forgot one! How did I forget you? You're one of my favourites. I knew I was missing one I read often. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Seriously. I'm getting worried. I usually read you like bi-monthly. I want it to be on a month. Right, that's what bi-monthly means, right? Just do every single one here, but put it at one place above. It's great, but this doesn't capture the absolute amazingness of that. 17. Number 17. And for anyone at school who knows my handwriting is absolutely dreadful, and don't believe me, Roald Dahl's was worse. Now read that! Read that! Can you read it? Because I can't! Neither can my mum! The boy as best the funk. Thank you. He's one of his last books, and yeah, it was good. Great. Absolute masterpiece, yes. The other two are the 3 books introduced into the new line, the Roald Dahl Classic Collection, which look really cool. Why did I buy this version over the other? Better quality pages for the same price. Bro, you see that thing of a book? It's only like 50 pages. £8. That is just stupid. I also have the coloured book versions. Those are the 2 Roald Dahl books, don't I? Oh, forget it. I forget how much Roald. I don't even know how to put it all. Is it there? Oh, yeah, there. Yes, there they are. Yep. Yeah, Dirty Beasts. Great book. But it's not that great. It's great. It's amazing. But it just doesn't stand out from the rest. It feels quite forgettable compared to the others. Number 16. Oh yeah, number 16, Bling the Mimpins. This book is one of his newest books in like 1990. Along with SEO Chop, we'll talk to you later. Great story. Didn't have to be 100 pages, like nearly 100. Could have cut it down to maybe the length of something like, where are you? Draft for Pelly and Me. Where is the Draft for Pelly and Me? Up there, the Draft for Pelly and Me, which is like, no, 75 pages. No, did not have to be 97. That's how long I think it is. Yeah. But great book. Number 15, Rhyme Stew. It's good. Kind of forgettable. It's absolutely amazing. But just kind of forgettable. Because But yeah, good book. 14. Now we get on to the masterpieces. The 14 books he wrote that you can't dispose. That are the greatest books I could say. Each one in its own got a story in its own, but the stories are just so unique. When the BFG comes knocking, mate, and the BFG sees how the BFG is doing, when Charlie just can't see, 'cause it's Willy Wonka, the witch's mate. Me and a big, big peach. We got big, big crocodile, stupid men, and a smart, smart fox. I won't say that again. We got a Ratatouille and me. We got Matilda, don't you see? We got Charlie and the BFG. We got Mr. Fox and Twitch, don't you see? We got the Rolling Rhymes. We got the Home Mind. We got the Magic Finger and the Novice Crocodile. When you want to go, when you go to the Great Glass of the Village, when you got the witches, bam, cheers. Oh, me and a big, 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 big peach, mate. You can't make me falling booksy road again. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, my mistake. The 13 books he wrote, I'll say it once again. SEO Trotter, Great Grass Elevator, James and me. I'm James, me, and a big, big peach. We got witches, crocodiles, magic fingers too. We got rams, we got twits, we got foxes and G's. Got Matildas, Charlies, a giraffe, a Pelly, and me. Plus an SEO child, plus a trotty omat, plus the trot. I mean, a lot of movies have had, a lot of these have had film adaptations. This has. Yes, out of the top 14, 10 of them have had movie adaptations. And top 13. Yes. SEO Trotter, a movie that I watched from Prime Video. Of course, you know that. You know Matilda, you know BFG. Twitch is getting a Netflix movie, Fantastic Mr. Fox. You should know the Wes Anderson film, which is, you know, Revolting Rhymes TV special. If you've never heard of the Revolting Rhymes TV special, watch it now. It is a masterpiece. Watch it now. Revolting Rhymes. Basically, so yeah. Number 13. The Magic Finger. Just one. Book is great. Love the book. Absolute masterpiece. It's just not as funny, not as classic, not as last forever. You know what I mean? It won't last forever, unlike some of these books will. I bet you in 100 years people will forget about this book. Number 12. We had to think. 1 year ago, I've really grown as a Roald Dahl fan. A couple years ago, missing another one, missing George's Marvelous Medicine. Oh, so it was the final 14. Number 13 then. Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. Very funny, amazing. It just felt like meandering quite a lot. Like, also they padded out that thickness. Bro, the 1973 versions are the same length. The way you notice that is the font is like 4 times bigger in here than it is here. Why did they do that? It's like what we did with witches. See, look at that. Look at that. Why? You can see me try to scratch it to see if it's scratching something. But yeah, Charlie's Great Glass of Wine. It's a great book. Absolute masterpiece. I love it. It's just not as good as these books. Now it's number 12. I'm sorry, I do love your movie. You'd probably already be gone without it. The movie's better than the book. A brilliant book. An absolutely brilliant book. But it's one of the best TV specials of all time. Number 11. Witches. Till 3 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago, I had not read The Witches. I read it in one day. And I loved it. Absolutely adored it. But it's not as good as these ones. That's one is Marvel's Medicine. It's not. Number 10. James and the Giant Peach. I read this one only a couple months ago. I do admit, yes. But when I read it, I knew this would be another favourite of mine. It is. But these books can't be beaten. Everyone knows A Draft of Penny and Me. Everyone knows Fantastic Mr. Fox. Everyone loves these. But James and the Giant Peach, you could know people who haven't read it. Who has not read The Enormous Crocodile? Me. No, you're lying to me. What do you mean? I'm not. But you're not lying? Now you are. Oh, la la ta 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 toing la 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 ta 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 toing. Right. These books. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Number 10. Number 9. Oh, but it is Matilda. Book is I adore this book. I love it with my heart and soul. But just not as much as this one. This was my mum's old copy, I think. Not mum. This was like my mum's copy when she was like 20 or so. She bought it when she was 20. Read it once and gave it to me. Now, like 15, 20 years later, when we moved in. So yeah. But yeah. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8. George's Marvelous Medicine. This book is marvellous. We covered it in school. We covered George's Marvelous Medicine and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory back to back in year 3. The thing is, people were like, okay, let's analyse this book. I'm like, ugh. Me bringing in my 5 copies of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I heard you called the book. I'm like, George's Mother's Medicine. Does anyone know this book? Everyone's been like, maybe like, Roald Dahl is the best author of all time. These books are absolute bona fide classics. Cult classics, baby. You can't beat Fantastic Mr. Fox, the Twits, the BFG, the Big N Giant Man. Brrr. You can't beat the Giraffe, Pelly, and me. You can't beat me. In a fight, you probably could, but in Roald Dahl on this? Nah, no chance. But George Mother's Medicine, it is a masterpiece of a book. Number 7. Let's get tough for me. 4, 6 plus you. 7. The BFJ. Yes, book. So funny. So clever. So brilliant. The story, great, made me laugh and cry. Wonder it got adapted twice. And once by Steven Spielberg, even if it is considered his worst movies, I do agree. But seriously. Number 6. I can't pick between these. It's two, of course, though. It's really... Draft for Penny and May. Should have been slightly longer. It felt like, yeah, we do one job together, then it's the end. But it's still classic. Can't stop reading it. Month after month after month after year after month after month after year after year after year. Oh my god, it's Roald Dahl! Oh! You can't beat Roald Dahl. You can't. You just can't. But number 5. Can't believe I'm saying The Twits. A book about 2 stupid people and some monkeys and some other animals beating them. Different plots, different things. So funny, so great. No one on Netflix can make an adaptation right now. And it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Gosh, right. If you've never read The Twits, The Enormous Crocodile, basically any of the books past like number 21 or past number 20, you need to read, bro. You just need to. Past like number 20, they're all amazing books. They just get more and more amazing. The top 14, 15, top whatever number it was, you could not have beaten it. But there's only one author that can even attempt to, in my opinion, and that's mostly because he pulls on your heartstrings. which it makes me biased because it's quite emotional. But all those books, these brilliant books, without. Oh. It's an amazing book. Masterpiece. Just read it now. Before the enormous crocodile, the illustrations in this book. Oh. Just, I don't know how couldn't be gushing about this. It's just wait. Oh yeah. Just so good. I can't stop. It's just so good. And colour. Another thing, it's so good looking. I love it so much. The traps, I love it. There should be a short form adaptation. I think it's really a storybook version, really. Also, SEO short. Man tried to get with his wife. Man tried to get with someone. But she loved him all along, according to the movie. She does find out, which I think makes it even nicer. But I bought it from Paul's charity shop for 50p. Those were the days. And there were two. You know what my answer is. Number 2, Fantastic Mr. Fox. If you've never read Fantastic Mr. Fox, read it. And I mean now. Not tomorrow, not Thursday, not Friday. Now. Read it in bed for all I care. I don't care. Just read it. Just read it. Just read it. Grab yourself a pen and read it. Have some more cake. Have some more pie. Just read it. Just read it. It's not through Michael Jackson, but through parody artist. But it's an amazing book. But number 1. What else do I have to say? 5 children go into a factory. Only 1 will leave. At least normally. The other 4 destined for disaster. All spoilt and brat boys. But the 5th, true good boy. I love this book. Oh, I love it. I can't stop gushing about it. I have a Willy Wonka Teddy in my bed. I can't stop it. It's sort of one of the first proper books I read on my own. Probably was followed by Vulcan Rhymes. That's Mr. Fox. And once I read those 3, I was obsessed with more witches. It was everything. Stanley the Champion World movie. Yes, I own that. Yes, we spent £6.99 on. We spent £15 on the 4K version of Witches on like release day in 2020. Prime Video, and yes, it was not good, but like. Stop gushing about his book. If you've somehow never read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for some reason, don't know why you wouldn't not off, but if you never have, just read it. Just read it. Grab yourself a book and TV it. Read a whole page. Read a whole chap. Read a whole book. No reason why. Just read it. Just read it. Grab yourself a book and read it. Read some more Dahl. Read some more Wall. If. Sorry. I agree. Roald Dahl is one of the greatest children's authors of all time. This is the greatest book of all time, ever. Hobbit don't beat it. Harry Potter don't beat it. Roald Dahl. At the end of it, Dahl comes on top. Even though in the original version of the book, Willy Wonka was racist, could he describe the Oompa Loompas as... They were black Oompa Loompas originally, and John Wee described them as black chocolate-like creatures. Yikes. And tricked them into paying them less than minimum wage. So, by that really old copy from 1974, that is the changed version to not be racist. The first normal, real, I don't know what I mean. Please. Good night. You have to review 4 modern movies. What are you talking about? Okay! Can you extend it to 2023 in December? Yeah, why? Wonka! Screw you! What did you say? Nothing. Did you just say screw me? Are you someone I know you're wishing job? Certainly not! Sure about that? Did you just break character? Oh, God! He broke character, didn't he? Yeah. No. So, yeah. Wonka, the 2023 live action movie. Timothy Chalamet as Wonka. Decent spin off. Decent prequel. Made no sense why they made it though. Decent movie. Twice bought the Blu-ray. I'll probably watch it again eventually. Maybe next Christmas, this Christmas, I don't know. Maybe once a year I'll watch it. It's a great movie. I love it. But it's a great movie. I like it. But can't hold a candle to the 2005 movie. Don't you even talk about 1971. And the next, so okay, it's a good movie. Rowan Atkinson's in it. He makes it like 5 times better than it would have been without him. So yeah. But what? Oh, it's time. Yeah, watch it with you next time. So is that kind of room? Yes, 2 out of 5. Okay. 3 more. 3 more modern movies. Dogman. Noel Robot. Would you let me do a show? You let me extend it. I will extend it to 2023 video. Yes, I'll let you do a show. You have not got 3 more movies in you. You've not got 3 more movies. You've not even got 2 more. You probably got 1. Okay. Knuckles is from 2024. Let's go. What was that? Knuckles. Sonic Hedgehog spin-off. No. Yeah! He's actually gonna do it. Also, I am going to watch another movie in a couple of weeks. That is new Looney Tunes movie when that comes out. I'm gonna watch that too. But yeah, goodbye everybody. I'm calling it saying, help me now.